everyone, it's great to see you. So I know you're thinking, another box from Mr. Maple. I don't even want to know what the delivery person is thinking. But you're right, I do have another delivery here, and I'm really excited about this. Pretty soon you're going to be seeing the Japanese maple garden and miniature conifer garden that I began creating last year and had to revise this year. Long story behind that. But there were a few additional trees that I needed. Now, every Tuesday and Thursday, Mr. Maple comes on and announces his 10 at 10 trees that are available then. Sometimes they're on sale, sometimes they're special releases that there are limited quantities for. And it's so much fun to go on at 10 o'clock and be hunting for those trees that you're really, really looking for. And I was really lucky to find the final editions that I wanted for those gardens, those special garden areas. So let me tell you what I have here. So this is going to be tricky, but I think I can do it. They pack their things so well. I can't even get them out. Give me a second. Okay. The thing is, you don't want to damage your beautiful trees, so you have to be very careful. Oh, look at this. Okay. Oh, wow. This is an extra large gallon pot here. So some of the trees come as gallon size, some come as extra large gallon, and this was an extra large gallon, so we'll have to straighten this guy up a little bit. But you'll see what he's going to look like. This is very exciting. This is Sir Damon. It is a coral bark, and although you can't tell, this is actually known. I'm going to let it droop over again, but you know I'll be staking it up. This actually is known for having really, really bright red coral bark. So usually for Japanese maples, your coral bark are more corally than red. And this one, Sir Damon, is really known for being that bright, bright red. And I was really excited to see that. Now, Sir Damon is hardy in zones 5 to 9. It's very cute. And it gets to be about 8 to 10 feet tall in 15 years. So it stays relatively small. I do plan to put this, I'm going to put it right here. Hopefully that'll help. Hold it up. I do plan to put it in the ground, and I think it's going to be the final coral bark. I say final, but you know, gardeners, how that is. There's always one more that just crops up. The final coral bark that I'm putting in. Now, in here I have 2 other additions. This is Smidtii, or Smidtii. I don't know how you're supposed to say that. This is a conifer, obviously, and it is one of the smallest dwarf Bosnian pines that they are. It stays rather globe shape here, and it's has short needles, nicely dense in its needles, and it only gets to be 1 foot by 1 foot, maybe 1.5 feet by 1.5 feet after 10 years. So very slow growing. And as I'm talking about wanting this garden to have these real miniature conifers in it, this is perfect. Now, some of you who have been watching my videos for a while might be like, vaguely that sounds familiar. Yes, I killed one of these last year, but I loved it. I overwatered it because I loved it so much before, I'm still learning about this, before I realized how sensitive some of our conifers are. So I am giving it another try because this is one that I really do want in the garden. And to me, that's a real sign that you want that particular plant. When you're willing to purchase it again, you liked it a lot. There are some times that I purchased something and it was fine, but no, I'll try something else next time around. This one was worth getting again. And then, this is my highlight of this delivery here. Look at this little baby. This is Kryptonite. So for all of you Superman fans out there, you wanted this tree, I know. I am really excited about this. This is also a very small tree. It's going to get to be about 3 to 4 feet tall and wide in tenure. So it's staying very, very small. You can probably tell by how close the foliage is that this is a very tightly layered plant. So this is a sport off of Makawa Yatsubutsa, and we know that those that fall into that category are often very popular, but this particular one is known for its variegation of its leaves. So in the beginning of the year, it's supposed to have sort of a creamy white to darker green, mottled look to the leaves, that variegated look. It also can get a little darker in that variegation. I'm really excited about this one. Not only does it have an awesome name, but it really, really looks beautiful. So this is going to go into a special place in the new garden. And I think that I'm just going to love watching it grow here. So I ended up with 3 very different looking trees, small little trees, bigger looking trees. But I think that I want that variety out there. So if you are interested in unique types of Japanese maples and conifers, I hope that you get a chance to have the fun of hunting one down on Mr. Maple's 10 at 10 sometime. Thank you, Mr. Maple, for sending such fabulous plants here and for giving us that highlight of the week to look forward to and sort of see what we can find to add to the garden. Thanks so much for joining me, and I'll see you in the next video.